Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another episode. And so last time I said I would build the room or like make it look good, and that's what I did off camera. And as you can see, I've decided to put some gray concrete and put a nice little roof of glass. And I also added a lot of drawers. Those are just for design for now. Besides that, the setup itself, I didn't change. It's the exact same as yesterday. And I would like to show you it from the outside, but jetpacks are broken right now, so I'm flightless for today. uh, and that's basically it. I also added like a little roof here because it looked odd. I think it looks pretty cool now. I've definitely outdone myself compared to this. Well, let's call it subpar building. Anyway, moving on to what I'm gonna do today. Today I wanna do some AE2. I wanna set up some autocrafting as well as expanding my item storage in here because I'm completely out of space, and that is not great. So what I was planning, I'm going to set up autocrafting over here, probably, or not probably. I will be setting it up here. And as you can see, I've got some stuff up here which I'm gonna need. I'll explain while I'm making that. And another thing I want to do with that is automate power crafting, because I want to upgrade my power generation. Not because I'm like struggling to keep up. As you can see, this one is still full, and I believe this one too. Simply because I want to be somewhat safe for the future, because I can still like upgrade all of this basically. And I also want to upgrade the range on this thing because I am tired of having to go into this corner, for example, just to be able to open that from here. Yeah, that's a plan for today. So for now, I'm just gonna make some 4K storage components because I think that's gonna be enough. And I am out of logic processors. That's not great. I do have a ton of these, so that's okay. I believe I have silicon too. Yeah, I have 15. That should be enough. So some redstone. Right. What I also might add is I also might try doing these because, well, as you can see, I'm starting to run out of them, and that's quite annoying. I always want to keep them stocked. So that might be another thing on today's plan. We shall see how long the other stuff takes me to do. Anyway, moving on to the crafting. I want the 4K, and I'm just gonna put that in for now, and that should be enough for right now. I'll craft the rest once the components are done, the circuits, I mean. Alright, so now these should be done, which they are. It's amazing. Of these, I actually do want to make more of these. 1K should be enough. Okay, why do I not have Certus Quartz Essence? Do I not have them over there? I didn't put them in last time, did I? Okay. I didn't. Why? I don't know. I'll do that now, real quick, because I should still have one. Do I have a gate? I don't. Great. And I don't have. This is a disaster. Well, let's just supply it with that for now. And for now, I'll just quickly twerk. Just give me a moment. All right, I I had some in the chest. I didn't realize that. So that's enough. Let's make like 4. No, let's make 6 because that's 2 4Ks if I need them. So next up on the list is let's make the crafting CPU processing unit, or crafting co-processing unit, I mean. For that we just need a crafting unit, and there we go, and then a engineering processor, and we have that. By the way, if you want a good explanation, this has in-game documentation, which is pretty good. Because I'm gonna be really honest with you here. I'm completely unsure as to how exactly this works. I know it can craft more stuff if you add more crafting storages to it. I'm not sure what the crafting CPUs exactly do. Okay, I see. It just sends out more batches of items, it seems. Okay, I see. Anyway, moving on. Let's make the ME pattern provider, which is pretty easy. It's just 2 crafting tables, formation core, annihilation core, some iron. There we go. And I also recommend that you guys follow this quest line because it is very helpful. Another thing this quest wants us to make is a ME pattern access terminal. So let's make illuminated panels. And then using the pattern provider and the panel and another engineering processor, you just make that. And that completes our quest. And we got some calculation processors. That's nice. I want to make another one of these, but I am out of fluix, which is not great. So to get some fluix, I will be getting some quartz, some redstone, and some certus, which I'll set up later. For now, I'll put them in my little auto setup here to get them charged. And while that's happening, I will be seeing if I can make anything else. Let's just make a ton of crafting tables. Can I make this panel? The pattern encoding. I can't. I'm just missing fluix dust. So I'll be back. I'll be back once I have some fluix dust. So my charged service is done. So let's make some fluix now. That's what this pond is also for, in case you were wondering. Besides the sugar cane. All right, I need to turn it into dust, so that's gonna take a bit too. To turn it into dust, you just put it into an inscriber, or I believe there's some other ways, like milling or crushing, using create, or even mechanism. But I'll be using that for now, because I don't have the other stuff. I should make some mechanism, but that's probably something for a future episode. Anyway, moving on to making some more of these. Now that I have that, I can make the ME terminal, which I need to turn into a crafting terminal, which I then can turn into a pattern encoding terminal. Awesome. So let's put this here for now. And let's put this here. So, the next step would be to make just another one of these, which I need more certus quartz for. Okay. You know what, guys? I'm gonna just quickly set up the fluix seeds over there. Let me put the flux point here for now, and put my energizing rods back. Just quickly, I'm going to make the thing you need for the ender gate. What is it called? The ender core. So I need an Eye of Ender, which I definitely have. I need the dielectric casing, and a tiny capacitor. Just put that in here. And this is why I'm doing this, because I don't like doing this per hand. It's very tedious. So now that we have this, we can go over here. Let's get a seed. Just put one in. And power it with the newly made gate. And why is this not? I know why. Because it's not connected per inventory cable. In case you missed it, you need these to be connected so that they actually get their stuff. And this is working now. I'm getting bone meal as it should. Awesome. So now after a while, I'm gonna have some fluid seeds. Some Certus quartz seeds, I mean. Let's put that into the drawer so that that's set up. And that's gonna just work away for now. So what else could I do right now? So I have the panels. I believe I can make the pattern. Nope, that also needs Certus quartz. Okay. Quite the tough situation I'm in here, I gotta say. Quite the toughie. Which is unfortunate. So let's move this stuff for now. And I'm gonna want it over here, as I said. Let's get my inventory a bit cleaner, because this is very full. So I will be moving all the stuff. And I believe this should go into the drawers, because I set the priority higher, but let's test if that's true. So this is at 348. If I put this in, it should be higher. Indeed. Very good. Very, very good. I think some of that probably goes into my ME system for now, because that reached its limit. But that's okay. So okay, it's getting there. Yeah, let's get rid of this. And these. Put them into the system for now, it's fine. There we go. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Get my hose back. And for now I'll leave the grunt, because I have no reason to get rid of it. Let's put it in this corner. So I'm gonna want a hole here. And I want the ME pattern provider. By the way, enough Certus quartz is done. Awesome. 2 more of these. Make another pattern provider. And we want to put that right here. And the orb on top of that. I'll get to the configuration later. So next up on the list should be a crafting unit or crafting storage. And we want, I believe that's basically it. So now it comes to the patterns. Let's make 4 of those for now. Put them into the pattern encoding terminal. And this is where you're gonna get your autocrafting recipes set up, basically. So if we were to go to Powah, what you want to do, which I know they have seeds, but I want to do it like this because it's cool. What you want to do, you want to just go to this tab and just encode pattern terminal, and that's it. It's that easy. If you hold shift, you can see what your encoded terminal is. Let's do the Ender core too. Let's do blazing. And let's also set up Niotic. And while I'm at it, I might as well just get the other stuff too. So I'll get the, what is it? The Spurted and the Nitro right here. Perfect. So now what you want to do, you want to take these patterns and you want to put them into the encoding terminal. Now this in itself isn't going to do anything. You're going to need to connect it to the AE2 system. So usually you'd be just connecting it via the cable, but I want to try something different. I want to try connecting them via the entangled block, because I'm curious as to like if this even works, because it would be very, very sick if this works. So let's take some Fluix ME glass cable, and I wanna, let's take the controller. Let's shift right click the controller, and let me put the entangled block right here, and I will link these. And if I connect this, it doesn't work. That's interesting. That's a shame. That would be very cool if that worked. But it doesn't. That's a shame. So I'm gonna need a lot of these, which means I need more Fluix. So I'll be back once I have all the cable that I need. Okay, so I've made the decision to indulge, I guess you could say, in this ugliness for now. So I will, in fact, be just having this here for now. I'm probably gonna record me beautifying this, or I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna wait until I can fly again with my jetpack. And once that's done, I'm gonna record me build and probably put it in a time lapse, because, you know, just trying out different things. So I picked up my MV provider from back there, and my patterns, of course, and my orb. So now the only thing that we need is basically the crafting storage that we made and the crafting processing unit, co-processing unit. I reached 8 channels. Is everything online? Good. In case you don't know, one thing can only have 8 channels, like one side. So I might actually want to do something like this instead, because this saves on channels. So basically this bottom side has 32 channels, but these cables only transfer 8. So I've got 8 per side currently, in case you were curious. Anyway, let's test out. No, let's not test out. There's one more thing we have to do. We have to activate locking mode, because we do not want it to push crafting ingredients if inventory contains a pattern input. This is simply because if it's gonna just put everything in. I'll demonstrate. I will demonstrate in a second. Let me just get the power stuff. Let's get these guys and this guy. I'm just gonna put them directly onto the node for now. This should get everything. So let's say we try to make Do I have enough blaze powder in here? I do. Let's try to make like 2 of these. It's gonna need 8 blaze powder, right? So we start the craft, and as you can see, it's just putting all of them in there. We do not want this, because it's not gonna craft. So what we want to do, activate this, and if you press this, you can cancel the craft, by the way. So let's press on this. Now we're gonna say 2, and it only puts the 4 in. Now the only thing we need is an output, which we could do with a import bus, I want to say. Yes. So for that we need a sticky piston, which we need logs for, planks I mean. So let's make a few planks. There we go. Sticky piston, bam, bam. I should just put that there, bam, put some slime. And then we want an annihilation core. And that is that. So now if we put this on here, and we want to set the filter for this, because we don't want it to just import, as that is going to just pull everything, so the craft will never get completed. We need to filter this. So let's put everything we want to be pulled out in here. And if we just connect this to here for now, this should pull it in, and the autocraft is complete. So this is very, very, very simple setup of autocrafting for Powah. I know it doesn't look very pretty, and I didn't want it to turn out like this, but because of the unexpected jetpack not working in the 1.0.2 version of this pack, I don't really... It's kind of tough building without flying, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna wait until that's back to make everything pretty. And another thing I want to say to this, I wouldn't recommend just directly connecting to this. But once I'm using more of this AE2 system, I'm gonna explain that more, what I mean right now. But just know this is very, very, very beginning only, basically. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I want to set up some auto crafting for the other stuff, of course, which I have. I mean, I'm going to use the auto crafting. That's what I meant. So I want to make, if I just filter this, I want to make some spirited stuff. So let's make like a stack of these for now. So this is going to just work until it's done a stack. And I hope my energy is okay with this. Okay, this is draining quickly. This is also draining quickly. Yeah, that's why I want to upgrade, by the way. Wait, I don't even have the blazing one, so let's get blazing first, actually. Let's cancel this. Yeah, because that's just not good. Upgrade to blazing first. By the way, if you want to auto craft something that you like have very small amounts of, you can press middle mouse wheel on the thing, and it takes you to the amount you want to craft. So let's put some blaze powder in, and let's make like 100. I don't have enough, so let's make 64. And this should be going a lot faster because it needs a lot less energy. Yeah. So my energy should be going back up now. Or not. Do these have any energy? They don't. Okay. Well, I hope that's okay. Is this running out of energy? Nope. Okay, that's fine. So let's take a look at the blazing. I also skipped it here, by the way. Did I not make them? I thought I made some blazing ones. I guess I'm schizophrenic nowadays. That's okay. There we go. So what we're gonna need some blazing capacitors, which is not the hardest thing ever to make. Right. So let's make a few of these. Let's make 8. So I'm gonna need 2 per each, and I have 4 up there, so I need 8. Okay, almost there. This is still slower than I would like. Because they're out of energy now, I think. Yeah, it's out of energy. That's okay. So, I won't be for long. So let's get... Not yet. We want to wait for the other crystals to be done, because we need them. So I'll be back when those are done.